water. Face. I drank water. I'm swallowed my voice. Something slammed into my feet. The kid yelled, "Move! Can't!" He yelled, "That's not helpful." Another kid yelled, and the three of us folded together like that long. Above us, the lifeguard blew his someone else. That kid arrived feet first, apologized, and kicked me. Two filled with screamed. One kid shouted, "My goggles are in my mouth." At the bottom, the kids who never came out. Ben's voice floated up from the pool. "Where is everybody?" A fifth kid crashed into the pond, holding an inflatable shark. The shark squealed and wedged under my arm. The water kept pushing. We slid one in, slid another for one terrifying second. A metal hatch clanged open above us. "Nobody move!" Every kid in the tube yelled, "We can't!" He muttered something about water pressure, reached inside with a screwdriver, twisted something above my hip, and my waistband popped free. The entire slide made a deep gulping sound. My stomach lifted, the pile of "Uh-oh," the kid with the shark whispered. The water hit us all at once. I shot out first, skipped across the splash, and I'm sitting upright in a stranger's arms. Kids launched out behind popcorn. The inflatable shark landed on the lifeguard's head. The water shook my chest. The last kid popped out holding the sign that said, "One rider at a time." I stood up wearing 3 pairs of goggles and ketchup sauce on my shoulder. Ben stared at me. "So do I still get fries?" I was on the school bus. The bus driver suddenly grabbed my chest and let out a painful. We stopped. I panicked and immediately ran to the floor, pressing my finger to his wrist. He barely has a heartbeat. Suddenly, I looked down the tracks and I saw a train far off in the distance heading our direction. I knew this was automated cargo trains, meaning we needed to get out. We tried to move the driver off of the controls. He's like 300 pounds. And then I heard a bang behind me. Ryan had punched through the back window and was screaming for help. We climbed through, and the second my feet hit the ground, I grabbed my chest, breathing again. And I screamed, "We have to push." That's why everyone has to help, so that doesn't happen. All my classmates started pushing the bus, all of us risking our lives. Everyone lift. All 20 of us got our hands up. My back. Now every second person let go and start pushing. 10 kids let go, and the pain doubled across my back. They pushed, and the bus rolled off. We shoved the bus clear and jumped back from the tracks, right as the train drove off. He was alive. I woke up one morning and didn't feel my right hand the next day. When I went downstairs, on the kitchen table, I'm leaving to go find my mom. I immediately tried calling her, but realized I was lost, and that's when I heard our terrifying dog. I instantly hugged them and told them no, but Sandra was already posting pictures from Hawaii. That's when I got a notification from my bank and realized she'd also been I gripped my head. That night, I got a second job at a gas station. I found my daughters huddled over their phones, crying because their mom had blocked them too. A year passed. Then too, we'd written her 100 cards. My daughters cried every night, but 4 years later, I treated my girls as her own. When I saw on social media a picture of Sandra around another man, I decided to forget all about her. But then 10 years later, I saw her smiling at me with 2 full teeth. She just laughed. "Did you miss me? I can't wait to make myself at home." Her smile instantly brightened. I saw Jane playing with her daughter. I asked Sandra if she was serious, and she gripped her head. "Oh my God, I told you in my letter I'd be back, and you go This is my house." She went to step inside, but that's when my daughters got in her way. "We don't want you." Sandra froze and clenched her fists. "I'm your mother," but my eldest crossed her arms. "No, you stopped being our mother the day you left. Jane is our mother. You're just Sandra." I watched them throw the letter she'd left 8 years ago at her chest and felt so proud. Sandra dropped to her knees, crying, "This is so unfair. How could you do this to me?" But I just slammed the door. I never expected to see a video of my big sister doing something so shocking. Even more so, I never expected to see it on the big screen at a movie theater. I sprung into action immediately because on some level, I knew this was all my fault. The popcorn I was eating exploded out of my lap as I bolted out of the theater. Behind me, playing on the nearly 50-foot screen, was a video of one of my sisters feel the entire audience cringe before small pockets of laughter started erupting in the crowd. On my way out, I passed my sister, who was so frozen by shock that she couldn't even begin to cry yet. I exited the theater and kicked open the door just behind me. It was the door to the projection room. Inside stood my boyfriend, an employee at the theater who was also a notorious narcissist with a vengeful streak to him. He stood at the projector just laughing. "Turn it off now!" I yelled. He gave me a sick stare and simply said, "You want me to turn it off? That's a strange request considering you're the one who sent me the video." I just stared at the ground because I knew that what he said was true. A few days ago, my sister and I got into a huge argument over who would use the privacy. Things got heated, so she stormed out to blow off some steam in her usual way by blasting theme songs from our childhood and singing them as loudly as possible. My sister was many things, but it was not one of them. In a moment of anger, I acted recklessly and secretly recorded the performance. Then I sent it to her ex-boyfriend with a message saying, "This is the girl who broke your heart, bro. How sad. Now my foolish action." I stared into her ex-boyfriend's eyes and said, "Just because I sent you a video doesn't give you any right to do this with me. Take it down, now." Without blinking, he just whispered back, "No chance." I replied, "If that's how it's gotta be." I lunged forward and kicked him in the chest. The wind was instantly knocked from his body, and he lay on the floor trying desperately to recover. I immediately cut the feed from the projector and made an announcement to the theater. "Ladies and gentlemen, the footage you just watched was an AI generation and completely fake. The scheduled feature film will resume shortly." I leaned over the ex-boyfriend while he lay on the ground, still holding the video and said, "Exhibiting private video to the public without the subject's permission is a pretty serious crime now. I hope the judge takes it easy." I called the police and gave them a rundown before exiting the projection room. My sister stood outside the doorway with tears in her eyes. She just looked at me and said, "I don't know what happened, but it looks like you handled it." She leaned in and gave me a hug. Our relationship became all the stronger. I knocked on my new foster parents. I told them I was their new 16-year-old. The mom instantly laughed. Another mouth would not be feeding and collecting the check. But what they didn't know was that a van 100 feet away was listening to everything and that I was not a helpless 16-year-old. I set down my bag and walked into the kitchen. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since yesterday. I reached for the fridge, but my dad grabbed it. So asked for permission to eat. That goes for everyone. I looked over at their bio son slobbering on his fourth PB&J sandwich. They led me to my new room in the with rats crawling everywhere. I pointed to the damp pile of paper towels. "That's your master." They closed the door, and I immediately capturing the rats as well as the sound of my son gaming in his master bedroom above me. In the evening, when I asked what's for dinner, the woman looked me dead in the eye and said, "You already ate." I shook my head. She got in my face and said, "My house, you already ate." She had no idea she was lying to them. That night on my the other foster girl for the first time. Her wrists were skinny and massive. She was chewing on the nail like hidden in the closet. "If you suck on the bread, it doesn't get stuck." My heart broke into pieces, and I knew what I had to do. I stormed into their kitchen and found the fridge. Without this, screamed, "Mom!" She came running and instantly snatched it from me. "How dare you!" She slapped me across the cheek. "This is how you repay us. I'm going to call my caseworker and tell her to ship you somewhere else." But I just smiled and stood up straight. "Save the call." I pulled out my phone and dialed one button, and instantly sirens surrounded their house. The police and the workers from the door. The cops put them in cuffs on the spot, and when I turned around, I saw the foster girl savoring their bio son. He didn't do anything. I yelled out, "Don't forget that I'm going to eat in prison. My daughter's always been resistant to the smell." And one day when my wife came home, he growled at me and immediately started aggressively walking in my face. I was confused when he never even walked in, but suddenly he was sniffing her legs and biting them hard enough to bleed. She went red and laughed. "Baxter is so silly." But when I pulled him away, I couldn't shake the feeling something was wrong. When she wasn't looking, I ran my hands over his ribs and legs to check for bruises to see if she'd hit him, but there was nothing there. Baxter laid there calmly.